had shot this as a single video, but while editing I understood that it was getting too long. That is why I have broken down the video into two parts. This is the first part of the video wherein I'll be introducing freelancing to you and disclosing two high paying freelance options you can delve into. The second part of the video will soon be uploaded, wherein the remaining three options will be disclosed. So in totality, you'll have 5 high paying freelancing options to choose from. That's everything I wanted to say for now. Hope you enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Aishwarya Parab, and today we are going to talk about 5 freelancing options that can really pay you well in the long run. Let's get started with today's video, shall we? For those people who don't know what freelancing is basically working at your own leisure, and therefore the word free in the word freelancing. Do not mistake it for working for free. You're not working for free for anyone. You're just providing your services to your clients, companies or businesses. So businesses will come to you because they need services in a few categories where you are good at. So you have those skills, you are good at, say, in video editing, say in graphic designing, and they want your services. They want logos. So if you are good at logo designing, if you can design good logos that has the company's brand image, that has the perfect message which the company tries to convey to its users or clients, and if you're the one, you have all the necessary skills, then the company will select you. You will work for the company for a specific period of time. You will be paid for whatever work you have done for the company, and then your job is done. So freelancing is not a permanent job. That is why many people are also afraid to get into this field, because you need to find clients, or you need to be so good that clients will come to you. So these are the two things which you need to keep in mind. If you're doing freelancing, you cannot work on a particular project permanently. These projects will come to you on a temporary basis. So you'll work on a project maximum for 1 year. You cannot, I really don't think so you can go beyond 1 year. Some people work with a client for say 3 months or 6 months, and then they move on to other clients. So this is one disadvantage as well as an advantage of freelancing, because you're good at something, you're working on that something, but you'll realize that when you work on so many different projects, you get to learn so much, because every company has something new to bring on the table. So if a company, suppose, say for example, you're good at graphic designing, but a company wants you to sketch, then you're just acting as a sketch artist for that brand. If another company wants you to design a logo, then a graphic designer can also design a logo. Though there are people who have specialized in logo designing, but as a graphic designer, you can also opt to design a logo. So that's also which you can do. So you're diversifying your skills, and you're growing in every particular way. So that's why freelance jobs are really good for those people who want to attack different skills and different areas and then conquer. I've given you a brief glimpse of what freelancing is. Now let's summarize what actually freelancing is, and then we can get started with the 5 career options I have for you, which you can take up in your freelance career. So the first thing is, freelancing is working at your own leisure. You work when you have your leisure time, your free time, and then you provide your services to your client. But if your client wants you to complete a particular assignment or task within a particular deadline, then you can do that for your client, because as a freelancer, you want to build your reputation. Because as I said, the second thing in freelancing to remember is either you will have to find your clients, or clients will come to you, and clients that come to you will pay you much more than what clients will pay you if you go to them. And clients will come to you only when you have that reputation. So you need to meet deadlines, at least in the initial days of your career, when you don't have too many projects at hand. You can just concentrate on meeting your deadlines, so that clients can give you good reviews or recommendations on platforms such as LinkedIn or freelancer.in or even Upwork. So you need to collect those good reviews in the future, so that clients can come to you and you can go to them, you can be selected and work on multiple projects. So this is the second thing you need to remember. The third thing which you need to remember in your freelance career is that you need to hop on different projects. You cannot stay with one project for a long period of time, because it becomes monotonous, and that is not actually what freelancing is. If you stay on a long project, then you cannot term it to be freelancing. It is an online job which you are doing. So when you have multiple jobs at hand, that is the time when you will be able to earn more, and that is the time when you will be able to explore more, explore your skills more as a freelancer. So do not stick with one job for a long period of time. Hop on different jobs, take different jobs, and increase your pay as you advance in your freelancing career. The fourth and the most important thing about freelancing is you don't work for free here. Many people have this misunderstanding that freelancing is just to give you exposure into the industry wherein you want to build your income source. No, that's not the case. You're providing your services and your time has value. You're working on a project for a specific period of time, and you will need to give a monetary value for that time that you have contributed for your client. So remember that you're not working for free here, and never take an assignment or task that is unpaid. Everything should be paid, and that is the rule of freelancing. These are like the 4 things you need to remember if you're going into freelancing. And now if you have opted to come into this field because this is in demand, and because of the pandemic now, everything has gone digital, everything has gone online. I have started earning through freelancing in 2020, and 2021 can be your career of earning through freelancing. If you're at all interested, now let's start with the 5 career options which we have on the list today. These are high paying career options, and I'm not here to give you any get money, get rich fast schemes. I'm not here to tell you how to earn money quickly and how to earn more money. I'm not solely focusing on money here. Otherwise, I would have easily told you to do network marketing or MLM, though it's fraud, and I am not in support of that. So here you have to put your whole hard work. In freelancing, there's no other option. There's no other option of making quick money. You need to put your hard work, and for your hard work, you'll be paid later on. How much you're judging yourself and how much monetary value you're assigning to your time and work. And the 5 options that I have for you, these options are tried and tested by myself. Like most of these options have been tried and tested by me, and 2 options out of these 5 options are tried and tested by my friends, and they have earned really well. So I just have those options that I know of. Of course, there are multiple options, freelance options that you can jump into, but I'm not here to give you those options that I have never seen people working on or I have myself not worked on. So these are tried and tested ones, and therefore just 5. If you want a part 2 of this video, then I can connect more people, or even I can explore different niches and tell you about these sometime in the future. With that being said, not going into much blabbering now, let's finally get started with what the video is about, with 5 options you can choose in your freelance career. Let's get started with the first option. The first option on our list is content writing. And this is the field which I jumped into in March 2020 when lockdown actually started here in Goa. So I started working as a content writer, and yes, it is a high paying niche, but it won't pay you really well in the beginning. But you will be paid gradually once you get the hang of it. And I don't think so you will require a lot of time to be paid really well or to reach your income goal. I have been working as a content writer for the past 1 year now, because not even 1 year, less than 1 year, but now I'm getting good gigs. People are coming to me, clients are coming to me for my services because I have developed that rapport with my previous clients. You start on a lower budget, but as you grow and as you get good reviews by your clients, your budget increases, people start paying you more. So this definitely is a high paying job. Now if you want to advance a bit, because this is just content writing, but there are other options under making content. So if you want to advance a bit and if you have some more skills, for example, if you master SEO is nothing but search engine optimization. So if you master SEO, then you can also consider being a content manager or a content specialist. So of course, because you know SEO here and you manage content much better than a content writer, you'll be paid much more than a content writer. When you're a content writer, you have to just make content, and you need to make creative, relatable content. Another category of a content writer is also copywriter, wherein you have to make copies which are like advertising materials. So looking at those copies, your clients will get more clients. So businesses will be able to get more clients due to your copies. So it is like an advertisement which which businesses will show to their clients, and due to the creative words which you have used in your copy, businesses will get the profit of more clients coming into their niches. So this is a copywriter. Content writer is just writing content for your blogs, emails, articles and whatnot. But content manager and specialists, these are one step ahead of content writers and copywriters, because they need to manage the content, they need to come up with topics, they need to take care of keyword research, SEO and whatnot, even auditing for that matter. Another category that comes under content is proofreader. So proofreader and editor, they go side by side. So proofreader and editor, their main job is to edit content, like the content which is already there on a few websites, and if clients are looking to polish the content and market it in a better way, then they would need a proofreader or an editor to do that for their company. So your job will be to polish the content and make that content internet friendly or SEO friendly, so that their website shows up in the search engine. So this is all. This might be a little more confusing for those people who don't have any idea about content writing. I would recommend to get started with content writing first, then you can shift to copywriting, then you can shift to content manager or a content specialist, and ultimately if you want to dive into more fields of content, then you can get started as a proofreader or an editor. I am right now a content writer as well as a copywriter, and I really don't think so I want to pop into proofreading, editing or content managing, because I don't want to go into the SEO part, though learning SEO can pay you much more, but I have other priorities as well. With that being said, now let's get started with the second freelance career option for you. The second option which you can choose in your freelance career is being a digital artist. I'm not a digital artist, but a lot of my friends are working as a digital artist. I have purposely chosen the word digital artist, which actually means is you're providing your art pieces to your clients digitally. So you're not sending like hard copies. Instead, you're sending soft copies of your art pieces. So under digital artist, you can be a sketch artist, you can be a graphic designer, a logo designer, also an illustrator. So these are the different fields that you can explore under digital artist, and take it from me, digital artists are paid much more than content writers, because when I started as a content writer, I was paid much less than what I'm paid today. But one of my friends who just started, who just had an internship in graphic designing, his payment, like his internship pay was 25,000 per month. So imagine your internship payment is 25,000 per month. Of course, you need proper gigs. Like there'll be only certain gigs who would pay you so well, but there are such gigs available in the market. Not all will pay you 25,000 per month. Some may even pay you 3,000 per month. But that is just the starting salary. Once you get good recommendations, reviews, and once you're good at what you do, you'll be paid really well, much more than 25,000 per month. It was just the initial amount. So just imagine how much you can earn through being a digital artist. And of course, the payment is more because you have to work harder than being a content writer. When you talk about a content writer, you just need two things: creativity and written English proficiency. But when you're a digital artist, you need to know how to handle the softwares. There are so many softwares available to make your art pieces beautiful and compelling. Like Adobe Illustrator is one software, and there are other softwares as well which you can make use of. I'm not aware of those, my friends are, but you need to be well equipped with these software. So this is also a skill which you need to learn, and therefore the payment, you are paid for the time that you have invested in your client's project as well as the time you have invested in learning that skill. And therefore this comparison between a content writer's salary and a digital artist's salary. So if in case you're creative in your art pieces, get started with learning how to use a particular software and get into this freelance career option of a digital artist. Okay, so now let's move on to the third option, which is